Thank you, friends and family. I'd like to thank you all for joining us in celebration of the joining of Isaac and Caitlin in holy matrimony. My name is Reverend Michael Nelson, and I first met Isaac about 1.5 years ago, and I became his roommate at the befabled Puma Manor. And that's also where I first met Caitlin in celebration of her 30th year. And there are a few people who couldn't make it today, but I wanted to list them out to signify their importance to Caitlin and Isaac. Anne and David Cole, Guy Kettlehack, Lorraine Herrera, Casey Stavis and Chris Power, Grandma Wood, Grandma Carvey, Grandma and Grandpa Fahey, Jerry Perkins, and Uncle Terry. I'd like to take a moment to share with you some answers I got from the couple after interviewing them about their relationship separately. Some of them quite interesting. Caitlin said about them first meeting, "I met Isaac in a show we were both playing, Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. I heard him before I saw him, and from the amount of noise he was making, it sounded like he was having a lot of fun. I was intrigued." When I asked Isaac about their first kiss, he said, "Our first kiss was after a production of The Nutcracker, where after we hugged goodbye, fearing this was my last chance, I swooped in and kissed her on the cheek. She was visibly angry, and later shot off a series of texts telling me how inappropriate my behavior was. I was on cloud nine, and I knew I loved her." And lastly, when I asked Caitlin about the proposal, she said, "Isaac proposed to me at the Grant Grill, at the exact table where we had our first conversation during the cast party for the Joseph show. I'd gone to dinner beforehand, and I suspected something was up after he started fidgeting more than usual and gave me one-word answers for all of my questions. He did the super traditional down-on-one-knee thing, which actually was super romantic and not cringy at all. And now, before we go further, I'd like to ask Ravenna to read a couple passages selected by the bride and groom.
So, 2 poems by Pablo Neruda. Before loving you, love, nothing was mine. I hesitated through streets and things. Nothing mattered or had a name. The world was of the air that I awaited. I knew ashen halls, tunnels inhabited by the moon, cruel hangars that bid farewell, questions that insisted in the sand. Everything was empty, dead, and mute, fallen, abandoned, and decrepit. Everything was an inalienable other. Everything was of others and of no one, until your beauty and your poverty filled the autumn with your gifts. I love you without knowing how or when or from where. I love you straightforwardly, without complexities or pride. So I love you because I know no other way than this, where I does not exist, nor you. So close that your hand on my chest is my hand. So close that your eyes close as I fall asleep. And finally, from Hafiz. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky.
Dear friends and beloved family, please bear witness as Isaac and Caitlin exchange vows of uniting in marriage.
I, Isaac Cole,
To be my friend and my lover.
to be my friend and my lover,
To be the mother of my children and my wife.
to be the mother of my children,
I will be yours in times of plenty and in times of want.
I will be yours in times of plenty and in times of want,
In times of sickness and in times of health.
in times of health,
In times of joy and in times of sorrow.
in times of joy and in times of sorrow,
In times of failure and in times of triumph. I promise to cherish and to respect you.
I promise to cherish and respect you,
To care for and protect you.
care for and protect you,
To comfort and encourage you.
to comfort and encourage you,
To support you and stay with you.
to support you and
For all
you have my... Mi amor. I began writing these vows 2.5 months before our wedding date because I was afraid that I might really take that long, which between my tendencies for procrastination and revision, it did. The real problem was that I couldn't seem to write anything to you without recalling every word to you both. I wanted to extol all of your virtues and follow you on your virtues and human law, to make a list of promises both numerous and helpful, to ensure that you now have to let me down in the present of my life. But my initial stream of consciousness approach didn't feel like a stream at all, it felt so divine and anchored. What I ended up with was like making a vow. It is a vow, anyhow. The word itself feels stiff and archaic. I don't know if vow encompasses exactly what I wish to convey as I publicly express my intent to make my husband. A vow, a statement, a declaration, an oath. Every attempt sounded like a bad romance novel, a scene from a courthouse, or a political speech. It's a lot of pressure to try and sum it all up in one day. But I suppose what I really want to talk about is what I can and will give you, the things you give me, and the things I hope to share together. That constitutes a vow, and so we know it's something. I've admired you as a person ever since I met you officially at the Granville when I wrote the wedding, and that was with one short marriage. Now that I know more of you, the more I admire you, and every day I'm looking for the opportunity to admire you. You are my side of reading, my aspiration, the rococo of my variations, and the absolute problematic totem chart of my charm. I'm not sure how it happens, seemingly alchemical and invisible process that makes you just right for me, or how your magnetic pulse makes it strong by something more. It seemed to happen so seamlessly that I could never articulate or pinpoint an exact beginning. I was, we were, here we are. I was waiting to ask which doesn't sound good at all, but it's actually what a shock and a delight to find someone who is exactly where you are, in a place that is in tune with the song of this I'm grateful that I can make some days that I could be lucky to collide with your orbit at exactly the right time for us both. Thus ends the essay portion of this program. I'm ready to make some vows and promises. Here we go. I promise to speak to you with compassion, and I fall short to apologize for my shortcomings. I promise to make effort to understand your perspective, even when it seems completely alien to me. I promise to care for your family and friends as much as you care about them, and to nurture and provide for them together. I promise to work on listening to you every day as attentively as I did during our first 7-hour marathon conversation. I promise to work on patience and truly appreciating the fact that we have different styles of operation. I promise to cultivate myself physically, mentally, and emotionally so that I continue to be healthy and continue to be the best version of myself and the best version of a partner for you. I promise to continue lamb dancing when it starts going. I promise not to laugh too hard at your arachnophobia. I promise to practice deep breathing when I have nothing but vowels and a W and you make a 106-point move in words of friends. I promise to always allow you to fulfill your relationship specialization of cooking breakfast. I promise to start a marital rock band with you and to play duets together at least once a week. I promise to have a promising last name in addition to his existing list of monikers. I promise to be an attentive audience when you state the frogman the last after the production. I promise to adopt Tilly the farm truck as my biological Toyota. I promise to buy you amazing socks and ties whenever I have them. When we go shopping, I promise to only delivery about 1 hour and 1 hour 4 hours. I promise to limit my teasing about your reversions to tap water and parallel parking. When you graduate in the spring, I promise to address you as Isaac and Lily, master of jazz. I promise to always be the latest in European soccer offers. Basically, what I'm trying to say with all of this is that I'm excited and honored to share my life.
recognize you as my sibling, even with my journeys. I vow to recognize how blessed I am for having you in my life each day. Having met you has made me a better man, and I vow to continue to better myself with your help. I vow to participate in our life together and vow to my families. I vow to support you in your dreams. I have faith in you, in our marriage, in our love, my friendship, and my loyalty.
Let us begin the exchanging of rings. Caitlin, I give you this ring as a token of my love and devotion.
Caitlin, I give you this ring as a love and devotion.
I pledge to you all that I am and all I will ever be as a man.
Pledge to you all that I am.
With this ring, I gladly marry you and join my life to yours.
With this ring, I gladly
Let it be a reminder that I am always by your side,
reminder that I'm always by your side.
and that I will always be a faithful husband to you.
I will always be a faithful partner.
Isaac, I give you this ring as a token of my love and devotion. I pledge to you all that I am and all I will be as your wife. With this ring, I gladly marry you and join my life to yours. Let it be a reminder that I am always by your side, and that I will always be a faithful husband. Now I'd like to ask you all to participate in the ceremony for a moment. Caitlin and Isaac both feel a successful marriage needs the support of a community. And if you agree to the following question, please respond with, "We will." Will you, Caitlin and Isaac's friends and family, promise to support them in their marriage, loving them and encouraging their love for each other? We will. Then by the power vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce Isaac and Caitlin husband and wife. To introduce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Isaac Crow.